Hello everyone, this is Tanner the Banana here, and today I am making a video about, well, I don't know. It's about the Sony Disney deal. It's why I haven't uploaded in a while, and I'm just quite upset about it. You know, SpiderMan's back at Sony, Disney, and Sony. They're just working some things out. Two greedy companies, two greedy warthogs. It's all about the money. Of course it's all about the money. That's what makes people greedy. The money. You know, ever since Spider-Man Far From Home was such a huge success, Disney just wanted all the money to themselves, and just wouldn't share at least some of it with Sony, you know? If I was to be the CEO of Disney, I wouldn't be greedy. I would just give most of the money to Sony and just give some of it to Disney, you know? But then the stuff happened, you know. This was all Disney's fault. A lot of people are saying that it's all Sony's fault, and I agreed with them before. But really, it's all Disney's fault that Spider-Man is not in the MCU anymore, and I really hope that Apple buys Sony. Spider-Man was fine before the event movies. Well, I got some news for you. Remember this? Remember this, Sony? You screwed up at least 2 movies. 1, Spider-Man 3, and 2, this movie. Only 2 movies that people have hated. Yes, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was awesome. It was an amazing one. Yes, your people had made it very awesome. It's a very good movie. I've watched it twice in the theaters, and I'm happy that that movie was around. I'm very glad that I gotten to see it. It was pretty exciting for me, to be honest. It was a great way to ease my pain over what happened to Spider-Man in Infinity War. Because, you know. But anyways, I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in a month. And I know there are just 2 things that you may have hated over this past month. The first one, Spider-Man going back to Sony, and the second, going back to school. But to be honest, though, my year so far, my month so far, it wasn't so bad at all. It was pretty great for me. I got to meet my friends again, and I got to do some different classes. I gotten to visit my friends. It was pretty great. Got to learn some new things in school. So, tell me what you learned in school in the comments below. So, what else? Yeah, you might not like school, and personally, not me either, but this year has gone pretty good for me. And at the end of the day of school, I just kind of wish I could stay there, learn some more stuff with my friends at school, and yeah. Yeah, it was pretty great. Honestly, though, Sony did make some great movies. They did make good movies, some very good movies, like Spider-Man 1, 2, skip the 3. Amazing Spider-Man 1 was pretty okay, but this movie, I didn't care about how it was. I just thought it was an okay movie as well. Back in 2014 when I was in the theater. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was a great movie, you know? Maybe in the future, maybe Sony will screw up the next movie, maybe not. Maybe it'll be as great as Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Maybe. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens in the future. If Sony doesn't get the chance to make a Spider-Man movie, then chances are that Sony could possibly be bought by Apple or Disney. A lot of things have been going on the internet and all that. You know what? Sony, if you're watching this right now, I support you. I wish I could let go of Spider-Man not being in the MCU anymore, but it's still on my mind. But whatever you do in the future, if the next movie will be a sequel to Spider-Man Far From Home, I hope that is just that. But if you're going to have to change the suit from the last movie, at least make it look a bit more like the Far From Home suit from before. Just other people have liked that suit a lot. And yeah, I support you in what happens in the future. And if you work out a deal with Disney, that is awesome. I hope that Spider-Man also gets a chance to be in the MCU once more. So, I hope that the movies will be much better than before. But yeah, tell me how your month has been in the comments below, everyone. And if your month was good, month was bad, I understand. You are entitled to your opinion, and I'm okay with it. See you all in the next video.